Dominique Allen,
Yes, ma'am.
you are suing the defendant, Stephen Neilwash, for $2,900 for the cost of a damaged door and pain and suffering?
Correct.
And you are countersuing, sir, for $3,819 for the replacement of a cell phone, lost wages, medical bills, and pain and suffering?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, why don't we start from the very beginning, Mr. Allen? Tell me what's going on here.
Okay, well, first, I met Stephen through a mutual friend. Seemed like a nice guy, you know, seemed like he had his head on right. He had some goals, and so we got along. He came over to my place one day, inebriated, because I guess him and some other friends were hanging out before they actually made it to my house.
Was this the day of the incident?
Yes.
Okay, prior to that, how many times have the two of you been hanging out?
Maybe twice.
How did the two of you meet?
We met at a gas station through one of my old friends who I knew from when I was younger. He was there with Dominic. I then found out later on that apparently this was Dominic's nephew or something of the sort. And at that point, I let him know I was a physical therapist. He said, oh, do you do private massage on the side? I said, you know, from time to time, maybe. After that, we had exchanged phone numbers, and he continuously contacted me trying to get private massages. At that point, I had to let him know I am not a massage therapist, and that's not the type of work that I generally do. Please cease contact.
So how do you end up at his house on this day in question?
I was actually out in my area, and I had seen a couple of people around my age who I've seen beforehand, male and female around my age. They said, hey, you want to hang out, et cetera, et cetera. I was like, okay, sure.
You saw them where?
Actually in the same area, over by the gas station.
Because they're around your age and decide that you're just gonna hang out with them that day?
Trying to make new friends, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and they end up taking you to the plaintiff's house?
Yes, which I wasn't aware where we were going. So we end up there and we walk in and I go, oh.
That's a coincidence, you think?
Yeah.
Have you been to his house before?
No.
It's not true.
This was the same gas station where you met the plaintiff?
Yes.
As you claim? Sounds like a pretty social gas station.
Yeah, apparently so, Your Honor.
I just want to make sure I understand this.
If it was the truth, you might.
I mean, what do you say the truth is?
The truth is, he had come over my house before with a friend of mine who I refer to as a nephew. That's how I initially met him.
What happens when they come to the apartment, sir? What happens?
So we're all sitting down, having a good time, having a couple of drinks, and he's smooching up on my friend's girlfriend.
What do you mean by smooching? Kissing?
Like trying to, you know, trying to get her
Trying to
in
come
the
on to
sack.
her.
Yeah.
Were you doing that?
Here's what the situation was. The guy's gone just a few minutes, and Dominic goes to me, oh, are you trying to get on that? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, right there. He's gonna be gone for a little bit. It's $120. Are you trying to get on that right there? I'm thinking this is some kind of joke because I don't know these people, okay?
He's trying to pimp out this woman to you while her boyfriend's at the store.
Yes, Your
Did
Honor.
you do that?
No, ma'am. Absolutely not.
Do you know
now,
is this all made up?
Yeah, that's made up.
Is there any truth to what he just said?
No.
What happened? Why did you bring this lawsuit? Tell me what happened in the apartment that night.
Now, it got kind of late. And I was like, well, you know, guys, I want to go to sleep. So it's time to go. He comes back because he couldn't find his phone.
Did you let him in?
Yeah. So when he was following me to my room, I said, no, dude, have a seat. I'll take care of it. I come out the room. Him and my other guests are at it, fighting. They were in a full-fledged fight. I got him out of the house, closed the door, locked the door, okay? So we're sitting down maybe another 10 minutes. And all of a sudden, I just hear this clump onto my balcony. He has jumped on my balcony, went in my apartment. By the time I get in there, they're fighting again. And this time, it's getting worse because blood's on my white leather and stuff like that.
Coming up, it's hammer time.
I go, did you just hit me with the hammer? And he's standing there like,
Looks like hammer marks to me.
And it wasn't me.
I didn't say it was you, but someone did.
And later, sudden stop or senior moment.
The airbags went off. When I come to, I heard everybody saying, get out the car, get out the car, get out the car.
And quickly turns into this opposite lane right here.
Well, are you saying he went through a red light?
Absolutely.
Plaintiff Dominique Allen says Stephen caused him to be evicted from his apartment. He's suing for a damaged door and pain and suffering. Defendant Stephen Neilwash says he doesn't owe, because after he was hit with a hammer, he was no longer thinking clearly. He's countersuing for his cell phone, lost wages, medical bills, and pain and suffering.
So I'm trying to pull him up, but this time, I guess he just took a can of spinach and he just seemed
Your Honor.
so heavy. So then we got him out. We pushed him out.
Okay, okay, you
Again.
get him out a second time. What do you say happened here?
So coming back to the situation with the male and the female and the pimping that was going
You
on.
all left. You all left,
Okay.
right?
We were still there.
Okay.
So what ended up happening was the guy starts screaming at Dominic.
Okay.
Then they start yelling back and forth at each other. After a few minutes, Dominic turns around verbatim and goes, you know what? I'm gonna blow you out the water. I pay you to have sex with you, so you got no place to speak. At that point, the girlfriend starts freaking out and goes, what, my boyfriend's gay? Yes, Dominic said that he was having sex with the other individual for pay. Okay? So at this point, now they've all gotten into this big crazy mess where they're screaming and yelling all this. I go to stand up and leave because this is insane. That point is when Dominic had told me, sit down. This is true to Dominic's story.
What happened?
I end up getting up, I go to leave, Dominic tells me again to sit down. I said, you guys are insane, I'm leaving. Boom, I get hit. And then I get hit several more times in the back, but then I get another one of these blacking out hits to my head. I get up and turn around, and then I get hit in the face with a hammer by Dominic, who's holding it. And at that point, I look at him because he didn't drop me with the hammer hit, and I go, did you just hit me with the hammer?
Did you or anyone else hit him with the hammer?
No, I did not hit him. I did not
anyone
fight
else?
him.
Did anyone else hit him with
and
the
I
hammer?
had no issues.
Let me see the photos.
Okay, that's where I got hit in the face with a hammer. And then there was multiple hits to the back, and you can't see the ones on the back of my head because of my hair.
Looks like hammer marks to me. So someone hit him in the back with a hammer.
And it wasn't me.
I didn't say it was you, but someone did.
It only would have had to be the guy that he was fighting with.
Did you witness that?
I didn't witness them. I witnessed them fighting.
Did you break into, excuse me,
No.
Spider-Man? I mean, I'm sorry, Mr.
No, he's
Bill Walsh.
Spider-Man.
Did you jump onto the second floor balcony?
I don't know how, but I was on the balcony. I had a concussion after being hit with a hammer multiple times, Your Honor.
You're saying that he was the reason why you had to be evicted, this incident, because the
Correct.
police showed up?
Correct.
Okay,
And
here's
if you
what
look on that-
here's what your eviction paperwork says. Numerous tenants have complained about you fighting with them, sir. You.
No.
In general, they find that you
What?
have intimidated other residents to the point that they cannot have unfettered, peaceful enjoyment of the premises.
And
so
the
clearly,
reason- let me say this.
No, I don't want you to talk anymore. Clearly, this incident was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Right.
For your
Right.
landlord, and
Right.
that's the reason why you were evicted. Not because of just what happened here.
Well, no. Because
No, you gotta stop talking. You gotta stop talking. And I'm gonna tell you right now, both of you have told me some tales in here today, and I don't know who to believe. What is your counterclaim about?
I had to go to work as a physical therapist, all beat up. I had to get treatment on myself. I had a black eye dealing with my patients. So, I mean, if you want to talk about, stress and all these other types of things, emotional hardship.
You want to countersue for lost wages, medical bills, and pain and suffering. With all those tales you told me
The
today?
lost wages were because I was incarcerated.
You're suing for $400 for the door, but really the crux of your case is $2,500 in pain and suffering. I don't feel that you've met your burden for that. You're countersuing for cell phone, lost wages, medical bills, and pain and suffering. You haven't met your burden for that either. As a result, I will not make a decision, and I can't make a decision based on testimony that I think is not forthcoming and based on evidence that I think has not been presented properly in this case. Both of your cases are dismissed.